Hey, you want it? I got it. Let's talk about it. All right. Coming to you raw and uncut. Hey, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if you agree, disagree, or anything I say tonight. All right. Raw tonight was okay. it was it was kind of watchable. There was a couple of matches and everything. I'm still trying to figure out, and I'm sure that everybody else is still trying to figure out the Seth Rollins thing. Seth Rollins comes out, you know, um, he so much wants to be kind of like Roman Reigns when Roman Reigns was, head of the bloodline and stuff like that. Out here asking the people, what they want. Telling the people they don't know what they want because how they cheer and everybody and stuff. Because when he comes out, they'll sing his song. You know, when John Cena comes out, they'll do their little John Cena thing, and then CM Punk calling CM Punk out with Jay Uso yeeting and everything. I mean, and then they'll boo him, and then yet sing and praise his song. I mean, because he said stood there, and then that's exactly what they did. I mean, it's just insane. And then Seth goes on, saying that Roman Reigns exists because of him. And only reason that CM Punk is back is because the people chanted his name and the company brought him back, for that, saying CM Punk is back in, WWE because the company wanted to cash in on how much Seth Rollins hates CM Punk. I mean, it just makes zero sense, to me. Still not understanding what this faction is with, you know, um, Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I mean, it's just, there still have been no answers. Seth saying that he was the first world champion, the first NXT champion. I mean, all that, I mean, that is true and stuff, but still, I mean, it's just weird. And I don't understand it. And I'm sure that the people out there, you guys, you don't understand it either. I mean, we're all trying to figure it out, and then he's saying that anybody that gets in his way, he's going to thrash him, just like what happened with LA Knight last week when he took 3 tsunamis by Bronson Reed. I mean, it's crazy. Now, LA Knight right now is out indefinitely, with some bruised ribs, cracked sternum, uh, I mean, it's just crazy. And so now that Penta got involved in the match last week, so I guess it's Penta's time and and everything because now we have the match with Penta and Braun Breaker. I mean, and the match was an okay match and stuff. I mean, it wasn't really anything exciting and stuff. I mean, there was one part in there where Braun Breaker was outside the ring and Penta leaped across the ropes, and Braun Breaker didn't catch him. That's why he was around the ring, limping on his right side because he totally missed him and he hit hard on the outside, coming off that outer across the top rope and then onto the doggone hard mat surface and stuff. But anyway, through that match, Penta, I mean, Braun Breaker spears Penta in half. I think it looked pretty crazy, but anyway, and then Braun Breaker hit his head on the mat when he did it and stuff. So I mean, the match was a little sloppy. Braun Breaker won the match at that point. Now, I mean, it's pointless, and I don't understand it. And then Seth goes up to Penta and he tells Penta to stay out of his business. It's weird. I don't understand it. I'm trying to figure it out. And once I can figure it out, anybody can figure it out, it'll be put out there. And then we go with Adam Pearce, and AJ Styles. So now the match that they were going to have with Dominic at Night of Champions is not going to happen because it's saying that Dominic has an injury. It's weird that Liv Morgan has her injury, but Dominic has supposed to have an injury, but he didn't really look injured. You know, tonight he looked a little bit depressed because Liv won't be around for a while. So, and that's crazy. And then they were talking to Roxanne Perez, and I guess Finn Balor's trying to light a fire up under Roxanne, especially with the thing going with her with Rhea Ripley. So we'll see what happens with that. And then they had a little segment with the New Day, and they're going to be going against JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day next week on Raw for the tag team titles. Then we have the next match was the Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill and Roxanne Perez. Oh my word. This match was a disaster. I mean, Roxanne's a good she's good in the ring. I'm gonna have to give her that. She is good for the time that she's actually been in wrestling in the WWE when she was in NXT. I saw her when she first came in. She was, oh Lord, she was a mess. But anyway, between then and now, she's greatly improved. And Jade Cargill, I mean, she's improved a lot also, but there were so many botched movements in the match. I mean, at the end, it kind of picked up a little bit and it kind of made it okay and stuff, but for the most part, yeah, it was, yeah. But Jade wins. Jade wins. She moves on and she's going to go against Asuka. And how I'm seeing this is that Jade should win that. But I will be putting out a Night of Champions prediction video out shortly. Then we have Gunther's promo, and Gunther's, saying how Bill Goldberg um, came out and told, that he was next and stuff like that, and that, Goldberg doesn't stand up to him. He's a 58-year-old one-trick pony that couldn't lace his boots. So Gunther's talking a lot of trash and everything, and I understand you know, Goldberg is old. 58 is a pretty up there age to be in the ring and stuff. And then, Gunther's saying that he apologizes to Goldberg's wife and his son because he is going to beat Goldberg. Uh, yeah, he's going to beat Goldberg down, beat Goldberg to death. So we'll see what happens. That might be a good match, when it happens at Night of Champions. So, well, I mean, Saturday night main event. We'll see, we'll see. And then Karrion Cross with Sami Zayn. I kind of knew it a while back that sooner or later Sami Zayn was gonna stop listening to Karrion Cross, and they were gonna have that little mixture of a feud. And it seems like Karrion Cross, I guess, wanted Sami Zayn to, hit him. So we'll see what that's all about because, him and Scarlett said that they got him. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. Hopefully it is done right and we get to see something grow. All right. And then we come with the women's IC title match. Becky Lynch against Bayley. This match too, for the two people that were in there. They're both ex-champion, world champions, and stuff. But the match was boring. I mean, it had some good moments in it and stuff. I mean, it was boring. And now it's a triple threat because Lyra Valkyria comes down, interferes, jumps on Becky, and it's a no contest, DQ. So now we got a triple threat match for the IC title, the women's IC title, and yeah, tell me where that makes sense. Tell me where that makes sense. Why couldn't it be that the fact that if Bayley wins the title against Becky Lynch or vice versa, then let Lyra Valkyria have her match. Set these matches up right. You got the Women Evolution. We ain't heard any matches that was gonna be on Women Evolution and stuff. It's yeah, it's crazy. I mean, we got Night of Champions coming up, and we have a couple of Saturday night main event, and then Evolution. And I haven't heard the card being built for Evolution, so I'm waiting to see what that's going to turn out to be like and stuff. But moving on, you know, we had Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. So Raquel Rodriguez goes out and did a pretty good promo and stuff, and then she calls out Rhea Ripley, and Rhea comes out, and they have this big knockout brawl and everything. Rhea gets a table, puts it in the ring as she's going to try to put Raquel through the table. Here comes Roxanne Perez jumping on Rhea Ripley, and then Rhea Ripley gets caught and she gets put through the table and stuff. So I think that's going to set up a pretty good match with them two. Um, Hopefully, that would be a match that would be set up for Women's Evolution and stuff. I don't remember if they said where the match was going to be. Could it be next week on Raw, or would it be a match that would be set up for Evolution? Makes sense, right? So, but anyway, from after that, then we have the King of the Ring semis where Jey Uso going against Cody Rhodes. The match was a pretty doggone decent match. I think it was probably the best match of the night. It was fluent. It was good. Um, and Crossroads, got Jey Uso. I mean, it was cool. Jey Uso tried to did Crossroads on Cody, but Cody caught him and everything, and it was a good match. I mean, for the two, it was a good match, and Cody moves on. And it's going to be weird because now it's going to be him and Randy Orton for King of the Ring, and wow, we'll see how that works out. But anyway, that's going to be a prediction video coming out soon. I thank you for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Please subscribe. Leave a comment. Please, again, subscribe. Leave a comment, like, and share. God bless you. Deuces. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.